What up, guys? I'm just here to give my prediction on WrestleMania 28 and what I think of the current storylines of how they're doing and the matches on the card. I'm gonna start off with the Divas match, which I'm sure no one's gonna watch. I really, I pretty much would have wanted Trish Stratus versus Beth Phoenix or Karma, but because she had lost her baby, I didn't see her being in the women's title. But of course, you gotta throw in the Divas, and basically those matches are for you to get up and go take a piss or grab a drink or stretch your legs out. So that was a waste of time right there. Anyways, second match is Kane versus Orton, which of course was thrown on just to give him a spot in the card. We all know who's gonna win. Orton. I mean, when Kane came back, we thought destructible monster. No, he just went in feud with Cena. He became a jobber again. I call him the Big Red Jobber, and it sucks that his big return with the mask. Look what's become. I pretty much really thought that it would have been Kane versus Mark Henry. He comes back, this great big monster, destroys Henry, gets the world title. That's just the way I saw it. But of course, WWE has other plans, and now we got Orton. Well, this is what I think is going to happen. Kane's going to go for the choke slam. Orton's going to reverse the RKO. 1, 2, 3. That's just what's going to happen. I'm sorry. This match is just thrown on the card just to be thrown on, just to give him a chance to be at WrestleMania. So I really don't care about this match. But I have to give it to WWE for not putting Orton in the world title picture because, which now my third match I'm saying, Sheamus versus Bryan, I'm looking forward to. I thought they were going to put Orton into the mix to get more buy revenue or get people more excited about it. It's going to just giving them a chance to wrestle, which will be a good match. I mean, it's a small guy versus a big guy, but it's going to be kind of like a Chris Benoit versus like a Triple H sort of match where the bigger guy is going to get more messed up by Bryan's amateur wrestling skills, and hopefully, Sheamus will win. But next, the pay-per-view is Over the Limit. I saw a spoiler that was going to be Orton versus Sheamus versus Bryan, but they didn't say who the world champion was, so it just shows you that Orton's going to win against Kane, obviously make him look better to get in the world title picture, and that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to that match. I'm pretty sure he was that bomb-looking chick who I wish was my girlfriend to be involved in it. Sheamus will probably kick her on accident. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I don't expect it to be a clean win from Bryan, but I'm sure Sheamus, if he wins, will be a clean win. And then what's next? The team general manager versus the SmackDown versus Raw general manager. Really don't care. That's just to throw all the young talent in. And just let me say this, it's sad that all the young talent is being dropped down again due to the big Attitude Era guys coming back. These young guys have worked all year to get to the card, and they're just thrown onto a Laurinaitis, Teddy Long team. That's pretty much they're just throwing on the card too, just getting that match. It's supposed to be Money in the Bank, but Ray Bear got injured. It's funny how one big MITB Money in the Bank match was postponed just for this one guy because he was supposed to win it. I don't think it was fair for that match to be postponed just because the winner was the predicted winner was supposed to win it and he got injured, but could have someone else win it. So that match is to throw on the young card. I really don't care who wins. Either way, Raw and SmackDown, the whole WWE product sucks. I don't care who runs it. It's always sucked. What else we got? We got IC title, Big Show versus Cody Rhodes. I really want the Big Show to win. He's been in the world title picture for the whole year 2011. Well, not the whole year, but he was in it for quite a while, Mark Henry. And give him a moment, he's your biggest athlete, why not give him a chance to win, actually do some WrestleMania, which is win finally. Cody Rhodes, if he loses, so what? He can get it back or he'll go into the main event picture. He can lose one WrestleMania, it doesn't matter. But the guy with credit, the Big Show, should definitely get the victory. And if he doesn't, then of course, what's Big Show going to do? Go back to jobbing again? So you should really give Big Show this one. Just give him one title win at WrestleMania for once. It's not going to kill him. Or if not, it's just gonna suck either way. But I really hope that Big Show knocks Rhodes out and wins 1, 2, 3. I think that match should be first, by the way, in the card. Just like WrestleMania 17 and 18, you got the IC title. Either way, if somebody won the belt, like it's like Rob Van Dam won from William Regal, that got everybody pumped up for the show. It just showed you great things were gonna happen. So a title changing hands at the beginning of WrestleMania is always a good pump up the fans thing, so that should be first in the card, I think, because it's going to be not a very long match anyway. It's probably 5 minutes at most, so I think that should go first in the card. I mean, and people are saying why not have Y2J and CM Punk? That's definitely going to be a long, great match. That should be on part before the main event, which leads me to this point. I was upset with the whole. Everyone was upset with the whole Y2J was quiet for a while angle, where he was just laughing, shaking hands, kissing babies. But we all know he was trolling us, and he was going to do something great, and he did it. And I always tell everybody he doesn't have to win the Royal Rumble. We all know it's going to be Punk versus Y2J WrestleMania. He didn't have to win the Rumble. Wasn't worried about him winning the Rumble. I knew he wasn't happy either way. And it's going to be like a Steamboat versus Savage match. Just a great technical wrestling. And the storyline was very slow at first, but then Y2J is throwing in his dad and his sister now being drug addicts and alcoholic. That just adds fuel to the fire. That makes it more of like a crazy storyline, which I liked. It could have been just a boring regular match, whatever, but this match is being properly built up. I mean, Y2J slammed CM Punk on the stage. He's being abusive towards him. He's bringing up some personal things. That's a good way to get into someone's blood and make the match a lot better. I think that's great promo work for them. I don't know who's going to win. I'm pretty sure CM Punk, because Y2J is leaving in August, but you never know. I hate when people try to predict who's the winner when WWE always knows the winner. We should always give our thoughts, but it's ultimately not our choice. It's theirs. Taker and Triple H, Hell in a Cell. I knew this was going to happen. I hated when people said, "Oh, Brock Lesnar's going to come back and wrestle Taker." If Lesnar was to come back, nobody would know who he is. Kids wouldn't know who he is. We just all knew Taker and Triple H was going to happen again. I already knew it was going to happen. And I really want people to stop saying that it's going to be his last match, because that's not up to us. That's really we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. To me, he looks pretty healthy. Why are we saying it's his last match? I don't get why people are saying that. I mean, who are we to decide if it's his last match? If anything, I saw the WrestleMania 29 promo. He was involved in it. He's going to be involved in WrestleMania anyways. And if it was his last match, don't you think he would have been in the Hall of Fame or inducted pretty soon? I mean, it's not his last match. He looks healthy enough. I think he can go once a year or twice a year at big pay-per-view events. I just think that he was off for a year because he deserved it, just to get a good year out of him. Healed up, I think it was a shoulder surgery. Heal it up, get back in shape, wrestle this match, take off a couple more months, come back again. I mean, he's only, 44, 45, 46? I mean, he's a lot better than Hogan and Ric Flair, so I tell you much. I mean, it's not for us to say it's his last match. It's not our saying. So we're the fans, yes, but I don't believe everyone said it's his last match. It's not going to be his last match. You can't have WrestleMania with The Undertaker. Yeah, 20-0 is perfect to stop at. But like I said, we don't know. We just predict and we just say, oh, it has to end. He's getting old now, this and this. He can throw on matches like crazy still. So, and when Hell in a Cell, I was surprised because Hell in a Cell is just a pay-per-view in October or September, and it's nothing now. It's boring. Back in the old days, when they said Hell in a Cell for a match, that's how serious the feud was. That's how seriously they wanted to end the feud. And I can't recall Triple H being a Hell in a Cell match that he didn't want it to have brutal. Taker had his Hell in a Cell matches that were, in the PG era were crap, but I mean, them two together, there's no way they're going to have a little PG. No, there's going to be blood, there's going to be a chair shot or two, there's going to be, I wouldn't say, people are saying, oh, they'll be off the cell. No, they're going to be on top of the cell. It's just going to be a bloody match, I think. And when Shawn Michaels involved, I really don't care. But of course, he has to be at WrestleMania somehow, so I'm sure I think he's gonna, screw Triple H over the whole Kevin Nash thing. I mean, I just don't see Triple H winning. I mean, yeah, to me the build-up is great and the whole feud is going great, and it makes you think he's actually gonna beat him this time. Last year I took him serious, he didn't win. This year, I mean, it's all about Triple H saying, "Oh, I'm gonna end the era. I'm gonna end you." And you have to understand who he's talking to is The Undertaker. He hasn't lost his edge. This isn't a broken down old man in a wheelchair. This is still The Undertaker, and it's gonna be a good match. I'm pretty sure Taker's gonna win and get 20. Why would he go all the way to 19 and lose at 20? No, it wouldn't matter. He has to win. There's no point in going all these years and defending the streak and just to lose it right now. If it was like 18-0 and he was in the state of mind that he is right now, his condition, maybe, but he has to go 20-0. And last is what is it? Rock and Cena. The only problem I have with this, it took a whole year. Yes, I was excited when they announced it, but what has it really been? It's just been a Twitter feud. Yes, he's came back. He's been at Raw for the past month now, going every Monday. What was he doing? All they do is he talks crap about Cena and leaves. That's it. That's all he's doing. He's not, they're not getting verbally. I mean, they're not attacking each other. There's no real exchange words. But they're just mocking each other. This is totally PG to me. When it was Rock and Stone Cold, there was stare downs, there was a stunner, there was a rock bottom, there was always, interviews with them facing each other. JR was interviewing. This isn't it. Raw 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, The Rock was mad dogging and staring at Cena. I'm 6'4", 207 pounds, taken serious. And what was Cena doing? He was smiling and laughing. That's not how you build a feud up. You look at each other in the eyes, and that's that perfect WrestleMania moment. I'm sure they'll do it at WrestleMania, but I mean, what's the promo going to be like when they do the match? It's just a Twitter war. And The Rock coming back is just about, I mean, he's not promoting a movie, but I mean, it's still, they're talking about his movies. When they did the whole Flow Rider Wild Things promo with this whole video package, Cena was invisible. And I like the fact that Cena's promo was more about him wrestling, and he's there every week. The Rock's was promoting Journey to the island, whatever. The Rock's still very much Hollywood to me. But anyways, the fact that the match is happening and it's going to happen, I want The Rock to win because I'm an Attitude Era guy. But who says a hometown has its advantages? I mean, a hometown hero never has to win. Look at John Cena when he was in Boston for his U.S. title. He lost it to Carlito. Look at Zack Ryder on Raw and Long Island, wherever he's from. He wasn't even on the show. Beth Phoenix didn't even win the women's title against Kelly Kelly. They were in her hometown of Buffalo. Randy Orton didn't win the Royal Rumble in his hometown, St. Louis. So the home advantage does never work. Just because they're in The Rock's hometown, Miami, doesn't mean he's going to win. People will be on his side, yeah. But like I said, the fact is, Rock's just going to go back to making movies, and Cena's going to be back in the title picture like it never happened. So why not have John Cena win? Goes back. I mean, he's going to go back in the title picture anyways. After, I mean, well, I know he's supposed to feud Albert. He's coming back to WWE. They're making him some Japanese lord character, but we all know who he was already. They try to be slick about it, but that's just what's going to happen. I mean, it was even advertised in Over the Limit pay-per-view, John Cena versus, I think it was CM Punk. It wasn't on the card. So like I said, really, I mean, if John Cena wins, it'll be by, of course, attitude adjustment, STF, and then Rock taps, shake hands, or who knows. I mean, if The Rock wins, what's really going to happen? He's not going to stick around on Raw and give his glory, like, oh, I beat you, I'm the best finally. No, he's going to take off and go make movies, and then he'll be back by SummerSlam from what I hear. So, pretty much, I think Big Show wins. No one cares about the Divas match, but I'm pretty sure it'll be that celebrity TV chick and Kelly Kelly. Orton will win, probably, most likely. Jericho and Punk, probably Punk. Daniel Bryan will probably steal the win. Cena will probably win. I'm pretty sure Taker will win. And that's pretty much it from what I think of it. I mean, it's going to be, I'm excited for the pay-per-view. I really hope certain things happen, certain twists happen, that I'm wrong. I mean, like I said, we can predict all we want, but we really have to watch and see. So, just giving my 2 cents about it.